Are we live? We may be live. We could be live. I do not know. Right. Just 1 second. I'm just for the Atari ST. Right. Hello, everybody. Hello. This may or may not be a good idea, but we're going to give it a try. Basically, hello. I am back from Germany. I went to Work Camp Europe. It was lovely. It was wonderful. I had a great time. The after party was good fun. Yeah, so I'm back from Germany. Hello, everybody. Went to a conference, and I'm going to continue this for one more season. So we're going to basically do pre-season season 2 of Championship Manager 93 for the Atari ST. So you kind of know where we were up to. We lost on the final day of the season last season. We lost of Premier League on the final day. Annoyingly, if we had won that day, we would have won the Premier League, even though we were in the poorest position going into the final game. Unfortunately, we lost. And unfortunately, we lost. And yeah, it was Crystal Palace, I believe, won the Premier League, which was really odd because in the actual season, in real life, they went down. So we are instead going to focus on season 2. It was not a bad season. We did all right. There were mistakes that were made. Mistakes that were made basically include we had an issue whereby we didn't sign any big players. Oh, my screen's gone dead. Right. We didn't sign any big players over the course towards the end of the season, and it was reflected in the board. We kind of lost both our centre backs. I fell out with Mark Wright, one of our centre backs, meaning our centre back pairing. I did sign Warren Barton from Wimbledon, who was all right, but now we are going to be at the crux of this is the pre-season, and we're going to be signing players because we need some players. Onwards from that, I've gone through the pre-season spiel, so that takes about 30 minutes to do. And I thought I would share what has happened. So this is why I'm not currently moving the mouse or anything in the game. I'm actually looking at this on my desktop. So, what has happened? Nigel Clough has been our player of the year. He was pretty much outstanding for the entire season. Average attendance was 40,000. We've increased the capacity by 10,000. Cardiff City, who went down and they're now in the conference. The manager has been sacked. They've increased my salary, but the most important thing is the UEFA Cup draw, because I'm in the UEFA Cup, and I will show you where I am up to, and we'll have a look at this first of all, if my mouse decides to work. Right, my mouse is working. Okay. So, UEFA Cup. In the UEFA Cup, we play Cologne of Germany. That's who we got in my first round. How exciting. Yeah, so we got Cologne. So the hope is the goals for the season, we need a trophy. I don't think I could survive the season without a trophy. Although the board are pleased. I will need a trophy. How that comes about, I'm not sure. I don't know if we're not in the Charity Shield, I don't believe. Even though that technically does not class as a trophy in this game. Right, I'm not going to play friendlies. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find some players. Let's go foreign market. We needed some defenders. Zingler. Might approach him. So we signed a player. Easy enough. I still think we need another centre back. Just a defender. Don't care where they're from. Don't care about their stats. We're going to be looking in that sort of range. See if we can find somebody good. Oh, hang on. My Discord has quit. So, I've been trying to sign Earl Barra for blooming ages, and he just doesn't want to go. Let's have a look at my shortlist. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry about this. So, one thing that happened when I was in Germany, I picked up a cough. So I've got a bit of a cough, hence why I've got loads of water. And I have Gavordia. Oh, go on. I'm not sure if that counts as taking drugs on screen. I hope it doesn't. It's cough syrup. And this is the other player I want to sign, Paul Wilhurst. Oh, he wants to come. Right. Things are looking up. Get our business done early. Here we go. Right, continue season. I might actually arrange a friendly. See if we can get a friendly game. Let's get a friendly game. Michael Thomas is back. Injured, and now he's back. Superb. Right. See if we get a friendly. Yeah, so, don't know why, but let's offer him a contract. There's a lot of moves happening. As I said, get our business done early. Get it out the door. So you're not chasing players. Right. Season starts in 3 weeks. Let's arrange a friendly. Select opponents. Let's go foreign, shall we? We go lower league. I was in Berlin, who are not available. Eintracht Frankfurt. I've been to that game. Play away, because I like their stadium. So let's go for that. And you'll discover one problem with this. Let's play Swindon as well, because Swindon are a decent team in the league below us. Let's go with Swindon. Approach to Swindon. Play away. Sweet. 2 games. Right. Let's see how we can do with our team. Right. May I leave on higher wages? Bloody just signed you. Right. I need to completely rebuild my squad. Right. Goal. Grobbler. On the left. Nicole. Papa. Zingler in the back. Warhurst at back. Rob Jones on right. Midfield of... Who was in my midfield? Clough. Barnes. McMahon. No, hang on. Molby. Rush. Was it Hutchinson or Rosenthal? Rosenthal, McManaman, Hutchinson, Barton on the bench. He played shite. He really did. Right, Mulby, captain. Let's go with that. Does that work? Hang on, let's look at the defence. Nicole can play on the right, but Jones can't, so swap with. Oh, hang on, I've screwed this up. Zingler, Nicole, and Rob Jones. No, I screwed this up again. You can tell I've not played for a week. Paul Werhus, Zingler. Number 2's missing. Rob Jones. Rob Jones on right. Steve Nicol, who can play on the left, is on the left. Warhurst and Zingler playing centre back. Nigel Clough, Barnes, Mulby, Rush, Rosenthal, McManaman, Hutchinson, Bott. That should work. And then so you'll notice we're playing in Eintracht. It doesn't have the stadium names, it doesn't have the player names. It's basically, see, number 9 clear of defence, and he's wasted a chance. So, number 10 through on goal for Eintracht. I don't know who played for Eintracht during this. I think during the season, I can't remember. There was an interesting development. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. One thing I seem to remember was Europe was really hard in these games. I never did really well during Europe. That's not good. Singler. Go ahead, lad. Oh, no! It's not about the result, though, is it? Tactical change. Right. Who do we put on? We'll take off Mulby and replace him with Hutchinson, who we place in a supporting role. We'll leave it there. Oh, captain. Let's put Rush as captain. Right, we'll go for now. See what happens after this. Go on, Rushy. Not the best start, but you can see it's like nobody bothers. Yeah, so Eintracht, I believe Yeboah played, Tony Yeboah, who scored a cracking goal against Liverpool. I bet it was one of his who scored. Tony Yeboah, I think, played for Eintracht Frankfurt during this time. I could be completely wrong. But there we go. So what can I tell you? Yeah, we're Camp Europe. It was good fun, but I come back with a cough. So my voice may sound a little bit gruff, like I'm David Burrows. Yeah, go on. Right. Ipswich. If you're going to keep not offering, I'm going to sell him to Ipswich. Right. So we're just going to race through the rest of the preseason. 2 weeks. Here we go. I think this Lee Jones off for a few days with his ankle. That's all right because he doesn't play. Instead, we're playing Swindon. Right. Let's keep it at that. Unfortunately, stats don't travel, so we're kind of stuck. Swindon, who were really good last season, so this could, as I said, could be a challenge, which it is. Oh my god. Well, we're going into the season full of confidence. 3-0 down. This could be a disaster. This could be a disaster. That's not good. This is not good at all. I mean, it's only a friendly, but you kind of want to go into the season with a bit of momentum, don't you? Okay, bring Barton on. Swap with Hutchinson. Not good. Not a good start. Zingler had a terrible game, and Barnes is not playing well at the moment. Right. Well, let's just go through until the rest of the season. Barnes getting old. I mean, he is. He may be running out of legs. Maybe. I think I'm probably going to have a look at my team and just begin to kind of Andy Melville, gone to Charlton. Maybe look at my team, see if I can make a few changes. I don't think S. Coleman Chambers Coleman. Season starts next week. Right. Club details. Liverpool. Midfielders. Barnes is still one of my best players. With good. His pace is beginning to drop. But I don't know. Who's the other one? Who else can play? Steve Harkness. Steve Harkness is way off the boil. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. As I said, does a bad preseason does not a bad season make, or something like that. Right. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Should we go? Should we? I don't know. Part of me just wants to sign somebody who's Italian troublemaker. I do not know. Dweezem and Goybod. Any other? Ian Culverhouse gone to Newcastle. Kevin Pressman gone to City. I think that move actually happened in real life. I could be completely wrong. Saturday fixtures. I think we're getting close to the season. Yeah, so this is the Charity Shield. Crystal Palace versus Norwich, and Norwich wins. Rob Jones' contract expires this week. He's now a free agent. I'm going to offer him a new contract. Spot the mistake, the grammatical error there. What's the 3-year contract done? It's done. One of my key players, so he gets what he wants. I don't know about Torben Piechnik. I may sell him on. Besser's gone to Sheffield Wednesday. Interesting move. Saturday's fixtures. Ouch! Mark Elliott out for 12 weeks with a broken ankle suffered during training. That's not good. Right, who have we got? Norwich. Norwich are one of the better teams in the league as well. Right. Let's just go with that. See. Off to a flyer. It's always good. I can't believe it. Cracking start. Maybe a chance to come back with a penalty. Clough. Disaster. Absolute disaster. That's not good. Right. Jones, swap with Barton. Barton, you can play centre as well. Nicole can play centre. And we're going to play Warhurst up front because he can play up front. This is a bit risky. Oh, hello. They're down to 12. They're down to 11. 10. Maybe a chance here. Go on, Rushy. Right, pull one back. Season starts now. We've got 45 minutes to save this. Oh, Cloughie having a bad game. Right, go on. This should be all us. Well, it is all us. Right. Go on, Wilhurst. Go on. Right. Match stats. We got a chance. Right, Cloughie's having a shocker. Tactical change. Hutchinson, I think, could play midfield. Yeah. So, Clough swap with Hutchinson. Let's go with that. Oh, actually, for the last 2 minutes, Hutchinson, you can go support. Look at that. How attacking's that? We came back into that game, but 2 very, very poor goals to give away to begin with. But we came back into it. Our midfielders seem to have fallen off a cliff, which is a bit concerning. I mean, you can't really judge it off one game, but Rosenthal had a poor game. Nigel Clough had a poor game. Molby had a poor game. Grobbelaar didn't particularly shower himself in glory. It was only really Warhurst when he came on. Maybe put him up front. I don't know. Attendance wasn't great as well. But we continue. Right, Palace lost, so they were I think two. Rob Jones out for 8 weeks. That's not good. That is not good. Right, George Nadar gone to Charlton. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My cough is terrible. Shouldn't look at the league table before 4 games, but what are we to do? Who came up? Bloody hell. Okay, so this shows how old this game is. Bangor are in the league. Right. Bangor are a they're a team who are actually Welsh. And they play. Oh God, I've done the wrong thing, haven't I? 1 second. Sorry about this. So Bangor are Bangor as a team. Actually playing the Welsh League. Now, for a long time, they were in the English system until the formation of the League of Wales. So, how did this happen? So, in about the mid 90s, there was about 2 or 3 seasons after this, 93, 94. There was I'm going to have to put the disc in again. In a 93, 94, the Welsh FA were told by UEFA, you've got to form your own league, because previously teams such as Bangor played in the English system. And they formed a league. And they wanted to get everybody into it, but there were 8 teams, including Bangor, who turned it down. Obviously, Cardiff, Newport, Swansea, and Wrexham, who were the 4 big teams, turned it down. Also, Colwyn Bay, Barrytown, Carnarvon, I think, were another one, and Bangor. Anyway, it was a massive High Court case, which led to everybody except for Cardiff, Swansea, and Newport playing outside of England or outside of Wales. And it was a massive High Court case, and in the end, the High Court case was won by the teams who were playing in England, so they could stay. Now, what happened is, even after fighting a High Court case, Bangor switched to the Welsh League. So yeah, and recently Colwyn Bay, who were my former team, I don't really support them anymore because of this. Colwyn Bay moved back into the English system. Right. This worked, so I might play this again. So Warren Barton, I'll play at number there, and I'll play 3-4-3. So I'll move Warhurst. Oh God, I'll move Warhurst to attack, and I will move Barton into the centre, and I'll move Nicol into the centre. Let's go with this, shall we? Miss. Thank you. This may or may not work. It's very, very attacking. But we'll give it a try. Maybe we need to change our style a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Right. Let's change. Who's having a Rushy's having an absolute shocker. Right. Rush swap with Hutchinson. And let's put Molby back as captain. Let's go with that. Sinton Book, he's been humbled. Just need, come on, just give us something. Oh, go on, Warhurst. With that said, we absolutely bossed him off the pitch. Maybe Rashi's losing legs. He's getting on a bit. I don't know. Gary Penrice. So many old players. Oh god, yeah, forgot. So I've currently got the disc 3. So if you know, incidentally, as a bit of a nerdy fact, on with these games, the game was contained on disc 2. Disc 1 basically contained the boot routine. Disc 3 contained all the records and everything, and they're kind of only put there. You can actually go through an entire season in one game, but to speed it up, if you ever look at records, it does a save automatically because you put in disc 3. So whenever it writes a disc 3, it writes a save. So yeah, try to if you're a cheater, don't ever put disc 3 in. Let's go with that. So Sunderland were one of the new teams in this league that came up last season. Go on, McManaman. Barnes showed a yellow card, he handballed. Go on, Warhurst. Oh, here we go. Right. Owen goal. Ha ha ha. Agent Mark Wright. Was that Mark Wright? I think it was. Did I sell Mark Wright to Sunderland? Because that would be brilliant. Right, 2-0. Barnes. Opponent's team. Is this Mark Wright? So it looks like the Mark Wright I sold. That doesn't actually say. I'm sure it was him. Right, tactical change. Right, Barnsley. Swap with Redknapp. And McManaman swap with Hutchinson. So we can play 3 in the centre. Or 4 in the centre. Right, okay, Hutchinson. This is such... Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. But we're 2-0 up. This is going to be one of those ones where we actually... I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is ridiculous. We're just all over them. All over them. This is comfortable. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if there's scores of 10. I really, really wouldn't. Yeah, Paul Warhurst with a 10. He's turning out to be a heck of a signing. Good result. Thank you very much, Bud. Glad you appreciate it. I want to see how we're doing. I think we're probably going to drop from 64% because we haven't had the best start of the season. But we'll see what happens. Decent, decent, decent. Decent. Season starts now. Season starts now. I have a funny feeling that Paul Warhurst is becoming undroppable. But I don't know who to... Paul Warhurst is becoming undroppable. I knew it was a good signing. Tactical nuance that is me. Right. How are we doing? Got 4 points so far. Mid-table. Still early. Shouldn't look after the table until after 6 games. Top goal scorers. Paul Warhurst is average rate is... I think Paul Warhurst would be really high, I was going to say. Coca-Cola Cup. Not in the Coca-Cola Cup yet. Talk amongst yourselves. Paul Warhurst is in the England squad. Nigel Clough, Steve Nicol is in the Scotland squad. Ian Rush in the Wales squad. McManaman England under 21s. Jamie Redknapp England under 21s. Lee Jones Wales under 21s. Okay. That's alright. Right, Saturday's fixtures. Who have we got? Sheffield Wednesday. Oh! The return of Mr. Warhurst. See how he does. Yeah, stick with that. New style. Let's just do it past defeat. Rosenthal showed the yellow card. Hector Palmer. Nielsen booked. He brought down Rush. It's not the best start. Barnsley clear of the defence. Shot is smothered. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Barton having a shocker. Rosenthal having a shocker. Right. Tactical change. Rosenthal, you're coming off. Don Hutchinson, you're going on. See if we go from there. Right. Coming back. Nicol. He's on fire at the moment. Right, we're going to need to make a change, I think. Yep. Go on, Hutchinson. Go on, Rushy. Go on. Oh, thank God. Right, again, lots of chances. Didn't convert. Cluffy, man of the match. I'm wondering whether to put off Rosenthal because he's not doing the job. I mean, we did switch to a new style. If that's a mistake, I don't know. 2-2. It's all right. John Scales. Ooh, that is a lot of money for John Scales. He came to Liverpool for a bit. I don't know who B. Clark is from United. Jason McAteer gone to Exeter. He probably needed a season with Bolton in the Premier League. I seem to remember that's what made him strong. Right. League tables, how are we doing? Mid-table. City running away with him. City top, Sunderland bottom. More things change, more things stay the same. Rochdale are the ones who are in trouble. Bangor and Wrexham. Ooh. Have a bit of a Welsh tinge to it in the upper echelons. Right. Here we go. Liverpool versus United. Right. I wanted to drop Rosenthal, and I'm assuming Don Hutchinson. Oh, he's unhappy because he wants higher wages. Rosenthal. I'm going to drop him and put Don Hutchinson instead. Let's go from there. Right, big game. Huge game. Mark Hughes, real chance. Tackled, good. And Anfield. Against the old enemy. Mark Hughes, sorry about that. My phone's bust. Mark Hughes can't hit a barn door. Right. Poor first half. Rushy having a shocker. Tactical change. Rush swap with Rodenthal. Hughes with a good chance. Chance he wastes. D. Phillips. Who is this D. Phillips? He scored. Who is he? Opponent's team. Phillips. David Phillips. Wales International. Signed from Norwich. Never heard of him. Oh, yes. Right. Pulled one back. Nigel Clough again. Right. 1-1. Another draw. Was the last one a draw? Can't remember. Drawn against United. We drawn against Sheffield Wednesday. Don't know who else we've drawn against. We've drawn 3 or 4 of the games so far. Paul Warhurst. I mean, he's working out better for you here than it is. It's just, we're not scoring. We're not scoring. It's like the only goals are coming through Rush. Normal search. Attacker. Don't care. Goal scoring. Pedrak Ratsiesovic. I don't know how you pronounce that. Let's buy Teddy Sheringham. Right. We signed Teddy Sheringham. You go straight into attack. I'll leave it like that. Oh, it's a blooming. He's going to score. You should have signed him. He broke the screen. Go on, Sheringham. Rushy's performance had fallen off a cliff. No. Thank you. Right, we pull one back. Scrambled under Southall. Pull Warhurst. Right. We're beginning to get a bit of playing. Oh. 2 4s. 2 5s. Ronnie Rose is having a terrible. Sheringham having a terrible debut. That's not good. It's really bad. Really, really bad. But we keep going. I don't know what's going wrong this season. Terrible start. We're on how many games? 6 or 7? Board probably hate me. Fans probably hate me. Everybody hates me. Except for Everton fans. Because they quite like seeing me suffer. Everybody hates me. Right. Keep going. Couple more games. End on a high. Don't. Torben Piechnik wants to leave. He wants higher wages. Do you know what? I'll put you on the list. 650k. Go on. Somebody. He's probably good value for that. Is that Jason Cundy who's gone to Sheffield United? I can't remember. Andy Dibble. Players of such repute. Sean Dyche. Gone to Fulham. Who is currently the manager of Burnley? Burnley. He sounds like I do at the moment because I've got a cough. Right, board confidence. Pleased. Okay, well, they're still happy. Tables. League tables. That's not looking good. 3 draws and a win, 1 win so far, and that win was against Sunderland. And we drew against second bottom, United. Midweek fixtures. Coca-Cola Cup, I reckon. Talks about yourselves. Yep, Coca-Cola Cup. Talks about yourselves. Who's your favourite mid-90s player? Leave your answer in the comments. Hey, Will. Oh, hi, Will. How are you? I bet you're enjoying this being a United fan, aren't you? Oh, we drew Banga. Right. Will O'Hara, hey Reese. Yeah, hi. How you doing? Right, we got Drew Banga. Who? This is the Welsh Banga, not the Irish Banga. You're loving a bit of Champ Man. I'm not at the moment, Will. I'm really sorry. You're probably loving this, being a United fan. Is Van Cosper out for a few days with a thigh strain suffered during training? Not great. Not great. Right, Wimbledon. Who have we got? Scunthorpe United. Right, okay. I'm going to switch my style because this was not working. Switch it back to long ball. Rushy's legs have gone. Uh, Rosenthal. Rush can play. Let's go with that. This is not going well. Something's horribly, horribly wrong with my team at the moment, and I don't know what it is. Dean Holsworth's only yellow card. Right. Warren Barton having a bad game. Nigel Clough having a bad game. But not. Bring on Redknapp. Go on. Swap with Redknapp. There we go. See what I can do from here. Just need a win. Need a win. Oh. And now I don't have a midfield. Right, Jan Molby's off. Swap with. Well, it's got to be Rush, hasn't it? Rush should attack. Ronnie Rosenthal? Like a. No, he can't. Sheringham? Four attackers. Oh, I could. Oh, I've completely forgot. I could play Warhurst. I'm going to play him a supporting role because Warhurst is a defensive attacker. Because of course he is. Vinnie Jones sent off. There's a surprise. Go on. Yes. Late winner. Ronnie Rosenthal, you absolute bloody legend. Right, Teddy Sheringham, man of the match. Nigel Clough had another. I think I substituted him halfway through the game. Right. I'll show you. Will, I'll show you Scunthorpe. I don't know where they are in the league system. I'm gonna guess Div 1 or Div 2. Are they there? Scunthorpe. No. I don't know where they are. I guess Div 1. So we look. Ugh. Any signings will you hear? Any recommended names? I feel like White. Oh, Neil Sullivan played in goal for a long time in the Premier League. But he didn't play for Wimbledon. He played for somebody else. Right, where's Scunthorpe? Oh, there's an easy way to find it. Right, hang on. Let me have a look for you. Another team. You know what? I don't think I can see Scunthorpe. Maybe they got relegated. Can't be. Anyway. Right. Excuse me. Oh. Sorry about that. Okay, right. Cologne in the UEFA Cup. Let's start Europe on a high. Why is David James unhappy? Is David James my best goalkeeper and I didn't realise it? He blooming is. Do you know what? Let's do that then. Oh, crap. Right. Welcome to Midnight is Europe, ladies and gentlemen. Right. There was a rule in the early oh god, that means I only have to play I have to play 3. Right. There was a rule in the early European leagues where you had to play, I think, a maximum of 3 non-British players in a team when you played in Europe. And I've got 6. Right. So who stays and who goes? Right. Well, Grobbelaar, that's an easy one to do because I could replace it with Mick Cooper. Rosenthal I'll have to drop. So, who can I play? Zingler, Molby, and who else is foreign? I think that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Only playing. Right, here we go. I don't know if this was Europe wide. Oh God, I've lost Sheringham. Right, Rushy's going to have to come on. Right, big night in Europe. Europe under the lights, and we score. Great. Don Hutchinson, superb, doing the job. Number 11 ticked off. Flat of McManaman. Right, halfway. Well, quarter of the way. Sheringham only scored 5. That's fine because he was injured. Oh no, away goal. This is exciting. Another draw. Another draw. And Sheringham could be out for a while. He was clattered into, so hopefully he isn't out for long. I think I made the right decision. I've been playing Bruce Grobbelaar for 2.5 seasons, and he's been terrible. And he's been my worst goalkeeper. United beat Juventus. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end it there. Adventures in Europe. Hopefully they continue. Make of that comment what you will. Thank you very, 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 very much for watching and chatting and jumping into the chat. As I said this on my last one. This is only going to be a couple of seasons. This is season 2. I am uploading them all to YouTube as well, but I haven't done it yet. I've done the first 3, and I'm going to try and stagger them over the next few weeks. There is a reason why. I need to just double check a couple of things from the layout, and I want to kind of link between them and everything. Most of them are done. This will probably be done probably in the next couple of days. As to when I will next be online, I don't know. Probably when my cold's better. It was held up okay. I think I probably needed just a couple more nights sleep before we continue. Thank you very, very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.